Hi, how are ya? Boom. Hello. Today we are doing more of this character. My friend actually, who I'm kind of doing it for, I'm doing it for myself too. Really likes where I was going with it so far, which is nice. It's nice to hear from the person you're trying to do something for. He really liked the lines. I wasn't sure about the lines, but he liked them. So, because obviously the way that it's shaded in the original, as you can see, like it's got like lines now, and like down here, like lines. Now, maybe it'd be better if I did those by hand, but it was very nice generating them. It saves me a lot of time. I'm exhausted today. I've been experiencing a lot of chest pain. So unfortunately, I said every Friday anyway. Today will be a short stream. I know I've already got it. There you go. And hopefully, I will feel much better soon. I hope. So I don't really know what to do with the nails and stuff. In fact, I don't even know if these are going to be rigged very well. Maybe I should have had them straight. Oh, they're not. They are bent. I don't really know what to do with them. I want them glossier, I think. So this is my probably biggest weakness when it comes to stuff. I'm just not creative enough. And it's a really big hindrance in trying to do some stuff that looks really nice. Because I can't imagine in my head where I should go with it without being shown a drawing first, and it can be very upsetting. Not upsetting, it can be very it can be a hindrance, like I said, to the process. You don't want like the half moon thing on the nails. I'll probably make the nails a little bit transparent, actually. That's a good idea. But how? More transparent towards the edges? Yeah, I want to do something like this instead of to like a... It'd be, if I set to an overlay, turn this up, get this very small, like half moons on your... I've got actually huge like moons on mine, at least compared to most people I know, especially my thumb. Look at that. I always found that pretty interesting. I definitely recall when I was younger, my mum would like talk about like the half moons in your fingers and stuff. Yeah, I definitely think it needs to get lighter towards the edges in general. So I might hand do that. Cool. So what I think I'll do is I'll color everything in the middle, then I'll invert it. What I should do is I should actually have this all in a folder for the nails. Yeah. And then in the folder, use this mask. Oh, I'm so tired. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Copy mask. Paste into mask. There you go. Isn't that what I just did? Whatever. We don't question substance. It is good enough to me as it is. I shouldn't be questioning it. Maybe I shouldn't have made these 3D because it'd have been easier to make them transparent. If I just made them a flat thing. Who knows, man? Who knows? Cool. And then what I'll essentially do is I'll go invert. And I know I could do this kind of with an edge mask, but I feel like doing it manually is going to be a bit more beneficial. Where's invert? Invert mask, there you go. Oh, so first of all, it's not even very good. See, oops. Neaten that up a little bit. And then I'll essentially set this to a multiply and probably blur it. No, sorry, an overlay. I want it to be brighter on the edges. Like this. Like this. Probably a soft color. A soft light, sorry. Let's turn this down. Then I'd blur it. That way we have a darker effect in the middle. Goes out to the edges. Equally, I can also put a paint in the middle and then make it go darker from the middle. So undo that though, because I need to do these ones. Wait, no, that's fine. Oh, bugger. Maybe I should do that actually. Make the whole nail lighter, right? And then make this darker from here. So to multiply. And make the nail a tiny fraction lighter. In fact, I might even type it. Why does it do that? Is it because you go outside the box? No. 5. Something like that. Cool. Then here's turn those down. Make that a little tonal lighter. Cool. And we can have a darker middle of the nail. I think this might be a little too... I think it's too much. Oh. Wait, what's this one? Oh, wrong one. So maybe... Look, see that? Why does it do that? Oh, when I go onto the viewport when I move the mouse. Ah. What about 3, 5? 0. I could leave it the same. Make a tiny bit like that. And then make this not as strong. So it's much more subtle from the middle. Oops. Like that. Then I think I want to put you underneath the go like this. Yes. Right, now start painting. Let's turn it up further so I can actually see what I'm doing. Do something like this, and a little bit more. Go hard and soft. Oh. Enable window ink. There you go. Go hard and oh, is that not doing it still? It's so normal right now. No. Oh. There you go. No. No? There you go. Then go hard, soft. Or soft, hard. Wow, that is not picking up well at all. What the heck? I swear it's not me. Soft. Minimum size. Wow, this has a really weird sensitivity to it. Can I edit that? Create tool, create brush input. Hello. How are you feeling today? I still got a bit of chest pain, but it's definitely going to weigh a little bit, which is nice. It's always nice. That is not working well at all, is it? That's fine. That's fine. Just painting some goblin nails, you know. The huge. How is today going for you, Jennifer? Jennifer. Starburst. Burst? Burnst. Wait. I'm very tired. Star burns red. That's it. Wait, did I not know that before? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better today. Yeah. I'm actually going for some tests soon, which is nice. I mean, my problem was essentially increased, worsened after doing some exercise, which is annoying because obviously exercise is very good for you, or it's supposed to be. But for the first time in like a year, for a while, since I've had my minor chest pain, if that's me, I finally thought I'll go for a run. And it just made that chest pain I've been having for the last year and 3 months worse. And not just a little bit worse. I've been taking painkillers, not quite non-stop, but quite regularly, just to sleep at night. So it was definitely a bit of a shift in pain. I like to think I'm a quite tolerant person to pain. Like to think. That sounds really weird, but you know what I mean. But the problem is, if it's still a discomfort, it stops me from sleeping. If it stops me from sleeping, that's obviously not a very good thing. That sucks. Yeah, I always have trouble sleeping anyway, but it doesn't help when something's making it worse. Right, so if I so I can make it a little transparent. It would only be see, your fingernails aren't transparent, but they have subsurface scattering on them. So what I need to do is basically separate them when I have them in substance painter, so subsurface scattering. So when his fingernails come up, you'll see light piercing through it, but not actually being transparent. You know what I'm saying. Now, do I want to do any shade effects? I make it so it's. You know what? First of all, let's grab you. Make it a tad blurry. Just a tiny bit like this. Cool. I think I want you to be a little less strong. Like that, nice. Cool. Cool, we do have all that detail on it. What does it look like in 4K? Oh. Oh. We're going to go to the legs and set that to 4K. We're at the body right now. Oh, it is 4K. What? That's what 4K looks like? I know that's pretty close, but still. What does 2K look like? Do you even see those lines anymore? Oh my lord. Interesting. So, yeah, I did set it to 4K. But that's 2K. Do you have subsurface scattering added? I do not. Is that actually something I can add? Inclusion displays. Is it one of the shader options? No. Car paint. I don't know how to add it, unfortunately. So, then turn it. Wait, ooh. You can add it to the shader. Go on 1 second. Now, like when you're really tired, you get like a kind of like a gloopiness to your eyes. Oh god, get out of there! And it like disrupts your vision a little bit. Hello from Turkey. Oh, I've only ever had one friend from Turkey. Maybe you'll be my second. Hello, man. So, you can add it to shaders, that then turn it on and off for the diffuse layer in texture settings. So where I was, right? Is that? Oh no. In texture settings. See, it's the problem when you self-teach yourself a software. Where's texture settings? Project is it in settings? Modes. different layers. Thank you for the subscription. That was really loud. My poor ears. Sorry, I'm typing on my phone. Wait, then turn it off and on again. Oh, different layers. Oh, different layers. I thought you meant different. Right, yeah, okay. Where is texture settings? I'm sorry. Is it in here? You know what? I've never turned up tessellation before. I probably should test that. I've never needed to. I don't do a lot of stuff that I want tessellated later. In fact, I never do stuff I want tessellated later. It's probably just the art style I do that causes that. Hero density. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I already know about all of this stuff. I forgot you could enable this, so that's cool. Again, I don't have any parallax on my stuff right now, so that's fine. It's in the tab where you bake. Oh, okay. Common normal ID, amateur thickness. Thickness. Output, apply, use cage, yeah. What the baking says, thickness, baking parameters. And we're looking for what? Subsurface scattering. Do I change it to? God. You know what? We'll just look it up quick. Saves you typing everything out. Yeah, whatever. Just show me how to enable it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait. Go to the tab that says Texture and Settings. In here, in the baking window. The spot that says channels has a little plus button. Yeah, I saw the plus button. I know about the plus button, but there's no amicus displacing missive specular. Is it one of these? Because there's obviously a lot of ones in here. Do I go scattering in here? Oh, texture set settings, did you mean? Oh, where you bake, not the... Right, as in where the bake button is. I'm an idiot. I've never added any of the unsupported by shader. Is that the one you want? So does that mean I got to change shader type? I did just see someone on like on a video where someone went, yeah, what shader are you using? So it is to do with shaders. Okay. So I'm using alpha right now because I have transparent glass. Oh, will it not work if I have glass? No, because you said it might conflict. I'm not sure. What do they do here? Subsurface scattering. They have shader. They have one here that's a subsurface scattering. So I'm clearly on a shader that doesn't support it. That's what I'm on. I need the opacity one for that. Hey, look, subsurface scattering's here. So when I use PBR shader, I can add subsurface shader. Yeah, it's because you need the correct shader, right? And the other shaders are fine, but I have a feeling it's because it conflicts with the opacity. Unless you've been able to have your site transparent and subsurface scattering. If that's the case, then there's clearly a way you can do it. But I know that things get finicky when you're trying to use transparency and subsurface scattering because they tend to use the same alpha channels. I mean, I could always just paint them all manually in Photoshop, and then when I go into UE4, if I can't have transparency, I'd rather see transparency than subsurface scattering. If it's one of the two right now. I need his tail. You can still be able to add it. It may conflict, but... okay. Well, the problem is I can't change to a shader That will allow... Like, the only other transparent shader is this one. Oh, but I guess... that would come under translucency instead. Right? So then... if I find where I'm colouring in my pots... oh my god. Name your layers, guys. I'm just too lazy to do it. And a bit busy lately. I'm a very busy boy at work at the moment. It's not causing stress. I'm just a bit more exhausted with my chest pain. Everything on top of that. It's been a very demanding last couple of weeks, as some may say. Let's swap that back quickly to the other shader so I can actually see what's what. Okay, which one's colouring in my pots? None of those. Is it this one? No. Oh, it is this one, right. Alright, so go to there. Go to translucency. Swap this back to this one. Yeah. Change translucency. No, nothing happens. Damn it! I was so hoping that would work. Man. That's sad. If you have it only set to this layer that aren't translucency, then you should be able to export to separate maps. Yeah, well that's what... if translucency worked... but it doesn't seem to do anything. Which is sad. Very, very sad. Oh well. Oh, no. Wait, undo. Oh, that actually fixed it. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, let's go back into Blender. Oh, there you go. So then, what do I want to do next? So the tail goes through this. That's inverted. So the tail goes through this at the moment, but I was told by the person rigging it that he'll basically just rig it so it works around the backpack. In fact, I think I'm going to make it originally without the backpack anyway and have it just him. See if I can figure it out and post it to the Discord. Nice. Maybe I just don't have one of the new shaders installed, because if you actually look in Substance, it literally says... oh, no, it doesn't now. Wait, I swear that just said outdated. Did it not? I swear at the top here, it said outdated. But that could be the reason. I could just have unfortunately have an outdated shader that I somehow skipped updating. What have you set 2 separate material slots? What, 2 separate opacities? Can you do that? So you clearly know more about Substance than I do. Can you... But it needs to be the shader that... My main concern is that obviously when you go into... it's an unsupported one right now, so if we go scattering... oops. God, I have no idea what to set this up as. Obviously we have a separate material for it. I don't know. Like I said, you know more than I do about this. I'll find it out after stream, so that way I'm not sitting here trying to learn how to do it. So, my friend said... oh, wow, this is all inverted. Oh, can I not fix it from being inverted? Oh, that's annoying. What if I did scale? Did that fix it? Oh. When I convert it all to mesh, which I'm about to do probably. Now, Blender sets separate material for the body, goes whatever, and one for the glass. Yeah. Yeah, I always do anyway. Have separate shaders to pay on. Oh! Right, sorry, I thought you were just saying how we were doing you before. I could. I should do that anyway, really, because having a transparent mesh in UE4... oh, no, because then you just use the texture and make a separate material in UE4. You're right, that is definitely... oh, there's definitely a solution. Bold. Oh, whoops, I removed his tongue and his teeth. Cool. So I want to... let's make a duplicate of the hair. We have a lot of duplicates around, because whenever just in case I break anything, I have it all backed up. Oh, I have to reselect it. Bugger. I should learn how to create collections, but I swear I've pressed everything right in the past before, and it's just not made one. Like Blender, how to make collection. Add selections to a collection while keeping them in the current collection. No, I just want to add a new collection. Like if I go collection, so wait, so we're gonna go Shift A. Collection instance. I got 4 instances. Right, so how do I... M. Oh! Because old Blender, didn't M come up your separate layers? Right? I missed that. New collection. Hair. Okay. Cool. So now if I come up to... here, we've got hair collection. Aha! I selected the backpack too. Whoops. Right. Let me... Actually, so what's in there that I don't want to be in there? Just a backpack? And there's a piece of hair missing, but that's fine. Also, thank you, Genko. I have no idea how Blender works. Again, it's Blender's self-taught, so I don't know a bit. So if I go M, can I go just back to collection? Nice. Oh, these were accidentally put over as well. So let me make sure I select those. Doesn't matter if I select extra bits here because they're already supposed to be in the normal collection. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. His body and stuff isn't in the collection. I thought it was. Whatever. We just want to make sure the hair is in the one collection. Hair. There we go. Alright, that should be all his hair. Beautiful. Honestly, can I write... If I hide hair, select everything, and add it to collection, I can then disable and enable the hair. Whoa. Okay, so we've obviously got a load of overlaying, but that shouldn't matter too much when it's actually, you know, playable. We have some inverted faces, which after converting it to a mesh, I think I'd be able to fix, right? Like this. Cool, there you go. Cool. Now it's about optimizing it. So there's a couple of options I could do here. We could always just do an automatic decimate and see how well that handles it. Try unsubdivide first. 132,000. Beautiful. Not too many at all. See, we could go somewhat low. Like this, and then bake the high. Could do that. Go back to... Well, you can hit change. What? Go to planar. Oh, right. Angle limit. Yes, okay. So, I haven't done decimation a little bit. So, I'll pretend it's like 30 degrees. I don't really know then. Or we got collapse. Which, as I turn this down, slowly reducing poly count. Oh, that's the point where it's a bit too much. So if we go to 0.1. That's still pretty good. The end's like a bit thingy, but that's fine. I can always do one of those. There you go. So make it when it gets sharp, it just goes sharp. Okay. So, what if I make a duplicate of this? New collection, hair, high poly. Okay. So get off of the high poly hair, hide the high poly hair, go into low poly hair. So 23,000 is still probably too much. Probably. No, I'm not looking to make this scene perfectly, or this character perfectly optimized anyway. But I'd like to attempt to do it. That's probably along more what we should be going for. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. The question is, how well will the high poly bake? Who knows? We'll have to check. I have to unwrap it first. You know how annoying this is going to be to unwrap? It's not going to be fun. And when we do a bake, we technically don't actually need to make the edges sharp. I have no idea the best way to bake this. In fact, it's even harder now that I've done this. Can I quadrillate it? I cannot. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Because that's going to be an absolute mess. I mean, I could always just do like a smart, but I'm not too okay with using smart. Wait, do I want a higher number or a lower number to make bigger? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that makes smaller, alright. So we want it to... No. We want it to be higher. Okay, 35. See, I don't like automatic unwraps. Oh, hold on a minute. How did you slip by my... What the... How did you get by without being subdivided? I want to try something else anyway. Let me redo that. Cool. Nice. So obviously that's much nicer geometry. If we go to this instead, and we go like... Is 8 going to be too much? Ooh, yikes, that is way too much. 4. So 4 is actually not too bad. What does that look like poly count-wise? It's not awful. It's still a very high poly count. It just said in there what it was. I can't remember where you see it now. I see we've got problems like... Is that a problem? Hold on a minute. Yeah, we've got problems like this as it comes to the top. Man, this is definitely rough. Because, like, the easiest way would be to do the subdivide. Annoyingly, like I said, it goes into a pretty weird... What? But you just do something like this, and then I could, I guess, select little bits here. Like that. And then I'd mark a seam there. Wait, the end doesn't... Oh, I need to fill in the ends too. I forgot about that. Interesting. Okay. Do I just fill them in, or should I do like a subdivide? And oh, it's gonna take so long. But do something like this, and then merge center, then select that bit. Oh, I'm gonna have customly like fixed the hair. Oh, but now the high poly won't work. Oh my god. Right. Wow, this is going to be a lot of work. So, the way I'm thinking is I go to the high poly, I make it so the ends actually have ends on them. So I come into each one, and I do what I just did, where I just, you know, bring it up, squeeze it in, bring it up one more time, merge center, something like that. Make sure it doesn't look too weird. Cool. And then I go around doing that for all of them to give them all tips at the end. Equally, I could merge distance. I don't want to merge distance. I should have just made it so all the tips pinched. I don't mind spending a long time doing the way I think is going to be better, but is it going to be the best way is more my issue. Because what I could equally do... Sorry that I'm not making much progress today. I'm trying to work out how I want to do this. So if we go back to the hair that is all done through curves... Oh. wait, is his eyebrows not on him? Oh no, they're fine. Oh. But I removed the lad's eyebrows. Attempt with instant mesh to remesh them. Yeah, that's a good idea as well. But I still need to get those tips to them. So what I need to do there is at the end point, I could come into here and make it as close as possible, like this. Then when I convert it to mesh, I then go merge distance, and it will merge the endpoint for me. That way we have a pointed tip. Okay. So that's what I should be doing, I think. I still want this to be curved, so let me just... I hated it. Oh, you know what? Let's turn off backface. There you go. So if I select the ends of all of them and just basically pinch all those in, which I should have done to begin with, that's basically not seeing in hindsight. Yeah, basically pinch them to they're super sharp. Do I want them super sharp? I think I'm just going to have to, right? Have them just come to a point. I don't think it looks too ridiculous. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Oh my god, what's happening? Is it? Okay, we'll not be streaming too long. I'm just looking at it like, do I want them to come to a point, or do I want to just do a fill at the end? What do you guys think? Should I fill them, or should I pinch them like I'm doing? I mean, I could. See, the problem is, I've never done hair before in my entire life, because I'm not a character artist, I'm an environment artist. But two, getting close here. There you go. Two, I've never done hair either, so... Or I've never done this way of doing hair, is what I want to say. I see, that doesn't really work. I was going to say you could just bevel it, but that does not seem to like it at all, because like a little bevel like that. I don't think coming to a point is terrible. I just don't know if I want to... You just can't cap the end like that. I just don't know if I'm willing to, say, just do that. And it means we haven't got this super sharp hair. Pinch them bevel vertex. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's try that. Let's try that with this one. So, pinch. Convert. Merge distance. Select it. Ooh, Well, we're gonna reduce its poly count anyway, so I could always... Wow, that doesn't... Huh? It does not like that at all. Weirdly enough, I thought that would actually be a perfect way to resolve this. Is it because of its scale? No. Very interesting. Well, that didn't work as expected. I do think the best way is going to have to be to pinch. But what we'll do is, like I have been doing, we'll make a backup. So if I decide later on, oh, I don't like the pitch, I think that looks awful, I could then go back to the old version and see what we could do with that. See, the person I watched do this, I don't even think he UV maps the hair, like the little tutorial I watched. So... I guess he wouldn't come to this issue. I don't think he textured it. He just textured it in Blender. He just has a paint over. I could be wrong, though, but I think that's how he does it. So he wouldn't come across this issue. Because obviously I want to fully texture it and then plonk it into UE4. Oh, God. I'm so tired. I would have a coffee, but I've already had two today. Oh, man. But I've been very neglectant of my work lately, and like I've been through pain and stuff, but I like to... Despite that, I still like to be consistent. I still want to stream and everything, so I don't think it's a good enough excuse. Yeah, people ask me about like finding work and like tips on finding work and jobs, and I don't really know what to tell people. And I've said this before on stream about how it took me a really long time to even get the job I'm in now. And it was really hard because I was working Amazon warehouse, Lidl's, not at once. I went through a couple of jobs. I worked at what Americans would call GameStop. Not the exact same company, but the same premise. I worked at all these places, and then I came home with what energy I felt like I had left. Sometimes I'd just play games. Sometimes I would do other hobbies, but I would try to put that time. Well, 2-3 years ago, that time got spent into streaming. So whether or not I went work and I felt burnt out, I would try to, still put the time in. Because I felt it was important. And like I said, it was a really hard time trying to find work to begin with. So I don't really want to not give up on streaming. I don't want to give up on streaming either. And it's obviously crossed my mind before, but this is... the reason I got to this point is because, like, I was always told I was lazy, and why don't you just do more hours at your job? And I was even told to give up on 3D and everything, and it's just like, that didn't help, right? Like, I wanted to be told by people, no, you're doing the right thing. If you want your dream job, if you want to keep pursuing what you want to do, don't force yourself to do 50-hour weeks, 50-hour weeks, 40-hour weeks at a job you hate, and all this. But I wasn't told any of that. My efforts put into streaming and put into doing 3D in my spare time was rarely... What's the word I'm looking for? Respected? Except by you guys. You guys are the reason I kept doing it, You guys were here. I wouldn't have my job now if it wasn't for you guys supporting me and having even if it was just 1 or 2 people watching, having somebody there to watch my work, to encourage me, to tell me that, Steve, keep going, keep doing your work, and all this. It helps. People come to me all the time and say, no, but but the negative feedback is good because you can work from it. It's hard to understand what negative feedback feels like as someone who only got negative feedback. I didn't get a lot of positive feedback from people. I worked 5 years as a motion graphics and then relocated to a different country. Had to start at a call center. It's mostly luck how you get that, to be honest. Yeah, it has felt that way for me a little bit. Like, at the end of the day, the reason I got my job at the moment is because my boss saw me streaming, and he thought, wow, this looks like a cool guy. And weirdly enough, I'll show you what he saw me making at the time. Well, I shouldn't show you that. That's a lot of confidential stuff there. I'll load up the scene. Okay, are all of these capped now? Or pinched, should I say? Well, that one's... yeah. We have a lot of hair to work with. I could have made it simple for myself and basically just done like a cap. But... we didn't make it simple for me. That's always fun. I think what didn't help a lot is there's very few people I know who do believe it's luck-based. Because a lot of people I know, I don't want to say they got lucky, because they, a lot of them are very talented and they know what they're doing. But with that said, when I'm approached by somebody who basically got their job that they wanted within like the first month of leaving university, whether or not some of them weren't the most skilled and some of them were, it's hard for them to realize that in some cases you can do everything right and not get what you want. And I think that's an important lesson for everybody to learn. You won't always get what you want. You know what? I've got freaking Ham huge on my screen. His name's Hamlin. So his nickname's Ham. Yeah, and when you're speaking to somebody who has sort of always got what they wanted, yeah, I'm not saying they didn't put in the effort, but their efforts were always rewarded. When you meet these people and you speak to them about your efforts, like, it took me almost 6 years to find my job, just in a small, tiny indie company. When it takes you 6 years to get there, these people you speak to who were able to fall into their jobs with not too much effort, at least compared to what you're putting in. Wow, look at all that freaking two huge pieces of dust just went into my camera. Um, they can be very not condescending or belittling because to them they don't realize, like I just said, sometimes you could do everything right and it not pay off. So when they speak to you and they're like, "Oh, but it's you're doing something wrong. It's you, it's you, it's you. You're doing something wrong." And then when you show them your CV and your art station and you show them what you've been doing, and all they say is, "Oh, it looks like you're doing everything right." It's like, because I didn't even get an interview for like 5 years. It's like, what am I supposed to do about that? Like this, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know why the lighting's broken again in my preview. I'll just preview it in the thingy. Yeah, so my boss, when he was watching my stream, he was watching me texture this hat. And it was from just this hat he watched me texture where he said, I like this guy. I want to hire him for my company. And I think that's so amazing because... Was that in there? It is. Because he could have watched... Okay, so the lighting's not correct right now. Let me actually get in the sequence. That one? Yeah. Like, he could have watched me make this, a bit more of a detailed asset. Know what I mean? He could have watched me make this character, which has got kind of a hair rigged incorrectly, but I'll fix that at some other point. He could have watched me... I don't know, what else have I got in this ship that looks interesting? He could have watched me make one of the rooms, but he didn't. Well, he watched me make another one's like this cannon out here, which, again, needs to have the lighting changed. The light gets really weird in this scene, so I have it set up so that way when you're outside, it turns to this lighting setup. You could have watched me make this cannon. But no, when he watched my stream, he was watching me in Substance Painter making this hat. And I find that so interesting that that's what made him go, I want this guy. So it messaged me. Back with the hair. Yeah, for anyone who's listening in the background or anyone who watches the VODs, it's not always your fault. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you do, you just can't get what you want. And that's okay. That's fine. It's not always gonna work out super easily and, happily ever after. At least not straight away. Sometimes you gotta work for it. That's fine. It becomes a problem when all you do is blame yourself. Because obviously, if you look at your art and don't think it's good enough, in a small way, that's not too bad because it means you want to improve your work. But when you start blaming all of it on yourself, I heard one at a time. H. When you start blaming it all on yourself, that can be very a high toll on yourself. That worked. Only 35 managed on that one. Aha, I did not. I didn't pinch it enough. Where's the others worked then? Hold on a minute. Wait, which ones were the hidden ones? These ones? Oh, wait. No. Right, I've been hiding in their sights. Okay. Aha, I have not. So merge. Oh, it's clearly too much. Let's go 2, 3. That seems good. Hide it here. There you go. Cool, you're fine. So when it says 47, it seems to have done all of them, correct? Yeah, because they're all coming from the same, basically, curve. That should be for all of them. So if we go one at a time. 48. These ain't merging, are they? Hmm. 47. 48, whatever. 7. 4. Oh, I didn't even do that one. Whoops. I could just select the ends like this, but it's just going to take a bit longer if I do that. Where's the merge center on that one? There you go. And distance. Okay, that one also didn't work. Merge center. It's easier doing that actually. You can merge the selected vertices with M instead of merge by distance. That still does that not still come up? With what? Sorry, with M. Yeah. Right. Instead of typing it, yeah. See, the way I don't know what way I do it is I then when I've selected a command once, so in my F3 menu. Because it's now basically there on my F3 as the last command, and then we'll select something, select it, and it's very quickly press F3 and enter at the same time. Which probably works anyway with M. If I go to center, then we go there quickly and we do M and enter. Yeah, essentially the same speed. F3 is a little bit more in my reaching distance. Oh, that's a little bit... Yeah. I'm just hoping the way that it shades, it's not going to cause an issue. Like if I go to weighted normals, no, you don't really get any different effects. Like you could do that. I don't know, because obviously, yeah, I don't think it'd be noticeable enough, right? Like this dark spot here. You're going to be like this, looking at it. I think I'm worrying too much about a very small detail. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm not transparent right now. I probably didn't even select those correctly. I'm definitely going to UV map these off stream because I feel like that's going to be very, very boring. I mean, this isn't particularly the most exciting thing in the world as it is. So don't you guys worry. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow then on stream. That'd be interesting. I do want to work on that sci-fi scene, but I got to think of how I want to do it first. I actually haven't inverted some of the normals either at the moment. I do not want to merge them. I've said before, I do apologize that I sometimes go on these like sad tangents from like, yeah, it took me 6 years to find work and all of this and you know, I do think it's important for people to hear, especially when I'm, you know, don't blame yourself for a lot of these issues, like for not finding work stuff. Sometimes it's nothing you can do. It's not your fault. Is this person who was watching you make the hat your current boss? He is, yes. I'm hired to be an environment artist, though. As you can probably see, I haven't finished with the floors and stuff, but as you can probably see, my environments are a bit more fleshed out than my characters, because I'm kind of only just learning how to do characters. I I have a very bad problem of always, especially on stream. Well, I guess streaming is usually my personal projects anyway, but I have a terrible problem with when I make something new, I don't just go a new thing, right? Like when I was making these scenes I was making together, which this was years ago now, what, 5 years ago, right? So, you know, they're okay. They're not amazing. They're only okay, right? And then I was like, all right, let's do an interior arc of this stuff. And I did this in, what, like a week. I wanted to see how quickly I could just throw stuff together. There's actually time lapse of me making it. And then I was like, all right, let's do like an outer space thing, which I need to make. I need to get the scene back up and improve it and make the back space drop an actual sky sphere of a cool looking space, because it's very bland right now, just dots. And then I was like, all right, let's make an exterior, like, again, something I'm not familiar with. And I made this outdoor scene, again, all from scratch. No mega scans in here. Admittedly, mega scans wasn't free at the time either, but I obviously I like making all my own stuff, or try to. And then I was like, all right, now that we've accomplished some of that stuff, again, it's not the most amazing work, but I was like, let's try Stylized. And then I worked on Stylized for a bit. And then I was like, okay, let's try copying someone else's concept, which was this, and making a animated scene in UE4 still. All in UE4. And then I was like, oh, this was something I was paid to do by NVIDIA. So that's kind of, it is slightly different, but, and then I've got this current scene, which is still stylized, but it's more focused on interior design. And then lastly, I'm now jumping on characters. So I have a bad habit of always trying to learn something new. And I call it a bad habit because I could go and perfect actually some stuff I'm decent at, but instead, I go do something completely different. It's terrible. It's not a bad habit as long as you can keep your motivation up about. Yeah. Like the only reason I call it bad because like I just said, this sounds like I'm being rude. Like I said, I could try to get better at other stuff that I've already attempted to do, but I don't know. Do I like challenging myself? I guess so. I just like doing something different. It's just interesting. Especially when I don't use tutorials, and I should. I make my own tutorials. I'm literally with Steve's tutorials, but I don't watch tutorials. And I don't know what it is. I just like learning how to do things myself, and I don't recommend it because there's always somebody out there who is perfected. Like I did watch a video how to do his hair, admittedly, but there's someone who's always perfecting different techniques and methodologies on how to do things. But I've always been the kind of person who has a hard time following other people's workflow, and I always develop my own because it's just kind of how I work. Cool. Right now, smudge it all. Merge. See, ideally, if I had unlimited time, I would go and find the areas that we're not looking at for detail, like all along here. And I don't know how easy that would actually be to delete that edge loop. Let's see. Should be fine, right? So then if we were to delete edge loop, I'll get rid of all those and it won't look any different. And then I'll do the same thing here, go to every other, and delete all the ones that I don't think help make up the shape. But that takes a very long time. So instead, we'll try to cover different things. Alright, so I rarely use remesh. So how different does that make it? Oh, that's made it higher quality. Right, that's not the one I want to use then. What's sharp like? Ah. Blocks. Oh, that's cool. Obviously not what I want. See, I don't think Blender's remesh is gonna. Well, I don't know how to use Blender's remesh very well. Oh. Right now I'm just experimenting. Ooh, gloopy. Okay. Oh no. 77. I hit the 7 twice by accident. No. I meant to hit 7, but not twice. I didn't save. I wish Blender had what UE4 or Maya had, where when it's doing something extreme. Yo, my man, hello. How's it going? I've crashed Blender. You look what I got on my desk. Some hand sanitizer. Although I swear to God, every time I use this, I get like little bits on my hand. I don't feel any bits right now. Okay, that's fine. I mean, there's someone sick in my household, so I've been using a lot of hand sanitizer. I come back and it gets overloaded. My bad. How dare you? Yeah, I've broken it. Hopefully the autosave backed some of it up. Because I don't think this is gonna load. So tired. I've been sleeping well, but because of my chest pain, I think I think my body's just been healing, which is just making me more and more tired. So I open that up and we go to file, recover, last session. Nope. File, recover, autosaves. What time is it? It's 9:35, 9:32. Open that up. And that looks up to date. These parts are, yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay, okay. It is eventually just takes a long time. I never use remesh just because it's so broken right now. Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd have a look at it. Like, I think the easiest... To be fair, I could always put it into ZBrush and just do a remesh, because ZBrush's remeshes is pretty good. But I kind of don't want to use... I don't know why I did that. Woo! I kind of don't want to use ZBrush for this. I've made everything so far. So if I save this, it should save over. You know what? We'll default save as, and we'll call it 7. I like making these different variants so I can go back. It's just loads of backups, really, at the end of the day. Okay, cool. Let's go into just layout. Oh, I'll show you what I've painted so far. If you didn't see. I think I showed this last time, didn't I? Still got... he's not got his tail in at the moment. I'm just trying to make the hair lower poly right now, because obviously it's 134,000 faces. Well, I was doing a couple of things. I was clipping the ends off and merging them. And then, yeah, I was testing out, like, Decimate and stuff to see what kind of results we can get. So, obviously, Decimate could just do this. And get a lower poly one. But now, it looks a bit naff. But I could keep the high poly. And bake the high poly into it. Wow, that's 9,000 faces. Oh. Yeah, look, when it gets to the end, that's really annoying. I really wish that was a smooth transition, because it's going to make it more annoying to UV map. Yeah, just got to deal with it. Technically, I should delete anything that overlaps in here as well. Technically, but Decimate will do. Yeah, like, I think the best way to do it right now would be view collections. Wait, where's the high poly? Or did I delete it? That's fine. Make a copy of this. Go put that in. Wait, what? Well, now I'm confused. Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What's in the hair layer? Nothing? Is that because it crashed earlier? It's messed it all up. No, that's in the... What? Oh, wait. I have it overlaying over here. Oh, was that just me testing over here and I just didn't bother? Right, so delete that. What was this one again? I can't remember what I was doing over there. Was I supposed to be editing it over here? I've lost my train of thought now. I can't remember why I was doing that. This is not what I was supposed to be editing, right? Oops. Yeah, because that's that. Quad remesher is an awesome bit. Quite expensive plug, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm only doing... If I ever need it for actually professional work, I probably will. But when it's just for, like, for fun work, like, this is never going to be used for anything. I don't want to. I'd rather not pay for stuff I'm only using for... just for fun. See, that still looks rather good, even without baking it. But that is still 14,000 polys, which is honestly not as hard as I thought it would be. Because when I remember someone sending me a list of UE4 asset poly counts, and I'm pretty sure characters vary between 50,000 and 100,000. Totally agree. Don't get me wrong, if you've got the money and you want to spend it, go for it. I'm not saying don't do it just because it's a hobby, but yeah, you know what I mean. See, Decimate's gonna work, and like, I don't know where. I thought M was it not M that changed Control M? I thought it was M that allowed me to select collections. Whatever. Yeah, to make it a duplicate, have the duplicate not decimated, and then basically the high, which would be the high poly, like this, and then I could bake it down to that, which should work. Should. So let's bring this guy over. It should clip straight on. There you go. Oh, that doesn't look right, does it? Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Cool. Make a duplicate. Do this to the duplicate. Hide the duplicate for now. And then we want to make this one. Like I said, the annoying thing is on this, it gets more detail towards the bottom. Which is very annoying, honestly, because I would have much preferred it doing something like... Wait, what is happening down here? Oh, no, that's fine, it's fine. It's because it's getting more detailed as it gets to the bottom. Which is weird, because it's just coming from a curve. So I'm confused why it does that. Because I just wanted it to... Oh, there's not even a middle one here. I just wanted to basically do this and come down the middle. Because then you don't get that part anymore. Maybe use collapse instead of unsub? Maybe. This is where my knowledge of Blender gets a bit hazy. Build, decimate. Where's collapse? Amateur cast, curve, display. No. Cloth, collision. Wait, is that a part of decimate? Collapse, yeah. So I think we did that earlier, right? And we didn't like the results. See, it works for some of them. Oh, that's why we didn't do it. Right, because it makes it... It triangulates it, kind of, and then if we try to quadrulate that... And it would be really annoying to UV map from there, unless I just do an automatic UV map. Because honestly, all you need to do to UV map it would be to get it to go from here all the way around. Let's go like this. All the way around. I see. And just do this. Oh, wow. It did not work on this side. What the heck is happening here? Well, I mean, that's a good excuse not to use it. That's a shame. Maybe it's because I just turned it down too much. Uh-oh. Wait. I didn't do too much that I can't undo, right? Okay, cool. Oh, man. It's definitely a hard decision. I would say UV map it first, but it won't hold the UV map after decimating. God, it never seems to give me the result I exactly want. Like, this way doesn't necessarily cause too many issues. If I'm baking from a low poly, from a high poly, sorry, it won't matter about this because they will bake the line through anyway. Right? And I think we want 6, don't we, anyway? Do we want 6? What the? What? It doesn't even affect it. Did you see that? That's very strange. Why is he... It's not even affecting there. It doesn't... Let's do that, is it? Weird. You can set the numbers of undo steps. Yeah, I know, but I did that before and it caused a problem. I can't remember what the problem was, but I had some issues when I did that last time. So I'm avoiding keeping it so high. Yeah, because, like, we don't technically need to worry if we're baking it. Because like I just said, with the bake, it's going to bake from here, right? So those lines I want will come from the bake. Oh my god, I just moved everything. Down. Which means I don't even need this sharp edge. I just need this, and it will bake that information down. It's a little bit more annoying to UV map because of how it goes down here. But, again, all I need to do is go along this edge, and then basically... God, yeah, that gets really weird there. Anyway, because it's... Oh, maybe I should have selected here, actually. There you go. It is odd. It annoys me so much, because it just feels like that shouldn't be how it unsubdivided it. Whatever. But you can still work with it, because all I'd need to do is go like this, go like this, go like this, and mimic that on the opposite side. Here. How am I not selecting it here? Boom, boom. Yeah, we could have select any, to be fair. make sure it creates a seamless line going across the whole thing, mark seam, and then it will just cause two flat. Do they have the same amount of verts? They should have done, because it was just done through curves. And the curves are just basically coming from here. So when it's causing that curve, and it's essentially extruding it, it's not, because it's a curve, you know what I mean, it should have stayed the same vertices all the way through. So yeah, it's very odd that it's causing the bottom part to be a higher subdivision than the other part. I don't know. To be fair, when I could go through each of them. If they do, you can share the UVs, I think. Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, God. They're all shaped differently, though. So will it work? Anyway, so I was just going to show for anyone watching. It'll make two flat sides like this, which is super neat and nice. I don't have to worry too much about making them the perfect UVs. The problem is, do I want them to overlap? Or do I want to literally have all of them on the UV square and taking it up and have them as like a 1K, 2K texture? That'd be the way that looks the best. Yeah, it'd be more demanding, and it'd be like, oh, that's not how a video game would do it. I don't know if it is how a video game would do it, but I think it'll look nicer. So I think I will do it that way, and not have them sharing the same UVs. God, it's just so much UV map. Wait, that's the high poly one, isn't it? Yes. Wait, hold on a minute. That's the high poly one. That's why I need to put them back into collections, but for some reason, that's the low poly. For some reason, I thought M. Oh, there you go. High poly hair. Nice. So yeah, that's how many polys they are now. That looks a lot more reasonable, right? That shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I basically just need to... Like, surely I could smart unwrap it. No? Hello, 7 viewers. I don't know. I kind of think the best way is just to manually do it. Maybe I'm wrong. What I meant with showing you these, that you can share the unwrapping and still have them all separate islands. Oh. Oh. Showing you these that you can share unwrapping. As in make it so I unwrap them all at once. Because I will be doing that anyway. I'm just making sure. Oh, whoops. I want to isolate these. There you go. Oh, see, that one unwrapped a bit better. Look, there's not all this extra detail at the bottom here. What? Whatever. Like, there is obviously some extra detailing, but compared to the other one, it got, like, loads at the bottom. Yeah, cool. Yeah, what I'll do at the end, if this is what you mean, right? And I'll just select, I'll make sure I select them all, then I'll just unwrap. Then I'll just unwrap. What the heck? What's happening here? Huh? Huh? What is this? What the? Oh! Why is there a vertice randomly appeared? Merge. Distance. Unwrap. How did I randomly just break it? Did I accidentally hit the extrude button? Maybe. There you go. And then I'd select all of them and then unwrap. There you go. Like this. And if they have the same amount of fats. Right. So what you're saying is, should be under the Control L menu. If not mistaken, you select them all the same with the UVs and then... Right. I see what you mean. I kind of had a feeling that's also what you meant. Because in Maya it's called... I think it's just called copy UVs, right? So how do you do that then? Like this? I mean, they're technically going to be different UVs anyway, but if it can make the cut in the right place, that'd save a lot of time. But I think I'll just do it manually. At least then I know it's working correctly. I learned... One of the things I learned coming out of university was sometimes the manual way, despite not wanting to do it, may be the best and safest way. I love saving time, but the amount of times I tried to do a way that was supposed to be quick, and it would cause issues. And I won't realize it till way later on in development, where it's a big problem because I didn't know it was broken. But I mean, there's only like 100 hairs. Just sit here and watch a movie while doing it. But I am very, very tired, and I did say it was going to be a short stream today. So tomorrow we'll do a longer stream. But for today, I think we'll call it a day. The progress I made was quite small. We just have... I don't even remember what we did. Did I even do anything of this? But we've got this at the moment. And as the 3D character in here, we've got this at the moment. So for those of you who was here, and even here now, and here for the whole stream, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to catch you tomorrow at the same time at 8:30 BST, British Standard Time. Britain Standard Time? British Standard Time? So yeah. Oh, there's only like 100 hairs. Exactly. There's only like 100 hairs. It's fine. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I might sit here and try to get some of the hairs done so you don't have to just watch me doing it tomorrow. Bye. I'll try to catch you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice evening, Steve. You have a nice evening as well. Bye.